Some of you know my story, that I am a full-time grandmom. I'm a full-time grandmom because my stepdaughter is a heroin addict. And every time I say it, it doesn't get any easier. I've been saying it for 12 years. But because my stepdaughter is a heroin addict, as a full-time grandparent, and after we got that call, Mom hasn't been coming home. You need to come get your granddaughter. We did that. We went and picked her up, but then when we got home, we looked at each other and said, now what? And over the last 2 years, it has been a ride. We've hit our bumps. It's been hard. It's been very emotional because we weren't ready to do this again. We raised our 5 children. But today is a happy day because it is my granddaughter's 5th birthday. And I get to spoil her silly. I get to spend the day with her. But there's something that's brewing underneath of all of this. And that is, we learned this week that my stepdaughter is back in jail. And we can look at that in 2 different ways. One way, my stepdaughter is safe. She's out of the elements. She's not on the streets. She's not using. And she might be getting clean. Well, she is getting clean. But the scary part of this is she gets clean, and when she gets out, there is a high chance that she will overdose. Because let me enlighten you here a little bit. Don't be like me. Don't be naive. And you think that it may never happen to you. But I will tell you, drugs are not prejudiced. So when she gets out, there's a very good chance that she could overdose because the addicts think that when they come out of jail and they're clean, that they can use the same amount of drugs that they were using before they went in. And that will literally kill you. That said, we learned this past week, that my stepdaughter is addicted to fentanyl. And if you don't know what fentanyl is, let me help you out here. It is a synthetic opioid, and it is responsible single-handedly for the increase in drug overdose deaths. In fact, that number has risen anywhere from 10% to 20% in the States alone. In 2016, there are 2.1 million Americans that have been recorded as being opioid addicts. There is a crisis, people. It has hit home, and there are a lot of homes that it affects. So while I'm celebrating my granddaughter's birthday today and spoiling her rotten, my wife and I were planning a funeral this morning because we just don't know. We want to make sure that we're prepared, that when my stepdaughter gets out, and it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. My wife is planning her daughter's funeral. No one should have to go through that. No one should have to go through that emotion. No one should have to plan their daughter's funeral on her granddaughter's birthday.